Does your downswing need a little bit of work? So maybe we're seeing some of that hanging back position where the body weight is fallen backwards, we're not clearing through that lead hip. Maybe we're coming a bit too much over the top, really steep, potentially hitting some slices, maybe some fats in there as well. And then lastly, we're seeing that broken release with the arms, that almost chicken wing position where we're not really getting through the ball and releasing the club smoothly. If you see any of these positions in the downswing, this is the video for you. I'm Natalie, welcome back to my channel. I've got a really simple exercise using only the resistance band that will help you create an effortless release in the downswing. This will help you transfer your weight onto the lead side, rotate and load through that lead hip effectively, and also get that correct release pattern with the arms. Really simple, you need one piece of equipment. Let's have a look. So this exercise is the perfect all-in-one for helping you get that effortless release in the downswing. In the intro, I said it'll help you transfer your weight onto that lead side. That's a big mistake that a lot of amateur golfers make. Hanging back, we don't get through that lead hip, and therefore it's really difficult to create that compression and speed through the ball. But this will also help you get that release through the arms and get that correct sequencing and pattern. Really simple, all you need is a band. Annoyingly, my red band has snapped in half just now, so we're having to make do with the blue band, which is slightly thinner. So this is a little bit thinner than the band that I normally use, so therefore it's slightly slacker. Red band is the one that you want. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, you'll know that I use the red band quite a lot. So my resistance band I've tied to sort of roughly waist height, just above my belly button here. And what I'm looking to do is, this is a lead hip drill, so we're really only going to do this towards the downswing. You don't need to do this both sides. If you want to, it's not going to do you any harm, but we're focusing on that downswing movement. So I'm going to step out, so there's a little bit of tension on the band. We don't want it too tight, because it's going to get tighter as you make the movement. So if you start too far away, you're not really going to be able to move your band in the first place. I'm going to take a normal grip, so one hand, other hand on top. Starting with my feet together, because the idea of this is we take our weight from one place into the next. So we're going to shift from what effectively would be like backswing to downswing. I'm taking a simple step or stride out through my left side, lead leg, right leg if you're a lefty. And as I make that movement, I'm going to rotate the band across my body, straight arms and fully extend. You can let the heel come up on that trail side, so you're replicating that almost finished position that you would get with the legs. So as one motion, it'll look like this. We'll step and rotate across. So you've got that extension. You can see therefore the resistance through the band here. I've finished the movement off through my right foot. I've rotated through the lead leg, and I've got that nice sort of posted up straight leg position here, and I'm holding the resistance of the band. As you make that step, add a little bit of speed. So we're looking for that release position here. So the step is providing the weight shift, and the release is coming from the rotation of the band. If you think about the mistakes that were made in the introduction about hanging back, well, initially we'd never get that step position. You know, the band would be somewhere down here. It'd never really get tight. If I was throwing it over the top, then the band is going to come heavily in front of me. And if I'm breaking my arm position, I'm trying to pull the band, almost rocking it like this, a bit like a cricket bat being driven down the pitch. So in order to get the technique correct, you're looking for the step and the rotation across nice and tight. Now, the thicker the band is, the more it will pull you back. Obviously, this is the really easy band today, so it's not much of a challenge, and it's quite easy to hold it in this posted release position. If the band was thicker, it would be harder to rotate it, and more resistance would drag you back towards the band this way. So if you're using a thicker band that's a bit more of a challenge, make sure you can really pause at the end of your range. If you think about the idea of the exercise, we're trying to get our body in a position it doesn't normally get in. So we're organising our body to make that change of movement that regularly it wouldn't really get to. So there's no use just stepping across with no technique, really messy, and letting the band take control of you. The key thing with this is you boss the band, make control of the band. Don't let it boss you about. This video is in association with GX Golf Gloves. Awesome quality golf gloves, Much more affordable prices, perfect for the amateur golfer. Take a look on the website and you can use the code PRO10 for 10% off. If you're finding this movement particularly challenging, we can take away the weight shift initially. So we can literally instead split our stance off, so you've got that lead leg forwards, so the left leg forwards, right leg if you're a left-handed player, and we can just work on only the rotation or the release aspect. So from here, you would just rotate the band across that forwards leg, so you get in the rib cage, turning right and turning left, and allowing the arms to just work with that rotation. That will get you that nice movement through the body in terms of releasing the arms through that downswing position, whilst being able to use the lead leg as a little bit of stability. You'll notice I've got my heel off on my back foot. Again, if that's too much of a challenge, you can flatten off that back foot and rotate through that forwards leg like this. When you feel like you've mastered that, you can then bring it back into that first position with the step and release position from there. For this exercise, as I mentioned, we're really looking at downswing only. I would work with something around 10 to 12 reps on that downswing side. It works well within an actual gym session itself. It's something you can do in isolation at home or on the driving range as a bit of a warm-up. Next time you're in one of the bays at the range, tie your band to something behind you, onto your golf bag, onto a chair that's leaning against a wall or a stand in the range, whatever you've got, and use that as a warm-up. So you're looking to get the feels from this movement and transfer that into the golf swing. This is one of my favourite exercises. It's so effective. I use it with a lot of my own clients in the gym here, particularly because you're getting so much bang for your buck. It involves loads of movements in just one exercise. You're nailing that transition, you're getting the weight shift, you're getting that release through impact, and also some rotation through the lead hip as well. And all of those things seem like it's a lot to deal with in one particular movement with a golf club in your hand. But using an exercise like this with the resistance band, you can nail it in a real simple move. Make sure you have a go. It's honestly worth it. It will help your game, particularly with that weight shift element. That's what it's really, really good at. Thanks again for joining me on my channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up button for a like if you did. Share this channel with your mates if you feel like there's something useful on here that can also help them as well. And of course, next time, more golf fitness, new topics, and I'll see you then.